the bag. 5 picks. We got 4. We only lost dog cost. We're talking about this right about now. Anyways, like I said, we got the 5th week in a row. We got it. So
money to the bank.
Money to the bank.
What time it is?
Money time, baby. Money time. And I'm glad you fellas, if you guys bet and you got some money, if you guys followed our picks, that means you got some money too. But if you didn't, you just have fun.
That's good too.
That's good too. So let's break down our reaction, baby. Let's start with the first fight, the Liz versus Dog Toss. The first thing I want to say here, my apologies to the Liz. Looks like
he used
IQ finally triggered, and he beat the crap out of my boy Dog Toss. There's nothing that I can say except apologize to the Liz. Double knee, baby, in the face.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That's it.
We cannot say nothing. He got cut.
He got it. He got it. Dog Toss got cut. I'm sorry, my boy. You'll get it the next time. Congrats to Liz. Seems you have some IQ. For sure. All right. So the next fight is gonna be between it was between Mr. Haas versus Wayne. Yeah. Boy, I do not listen. When I'm making jokes about fighters and all that, it's nothing personal. I'm not here to trash Wayne, but my boy Wayne really got hurt. Like Haas was like a dog on top of this guy, did not allow Wayne to recover. Constantly putting pressure on this guy.
And the takedown defense of Haas was a point.
Yeah, this guy, and Wayne was kind of mentored a little bit by DZ, Daniel Cormier. And he seems to have a little altercation after the fight. We're going to talk about that real quick. And the thing is, we tried a couple of takedowns, but Haas was not having it. Haas has some IQ. He's very strong. Kind of Wayne is a little bit short for him. That's what I saw. So I think that's why he went for the wrestling. He said, I stand up, I'm not going to have much luck, so I needed to take him to the ground. But Haas was very reluctant to go to the ground.
I think that he is too undersized for that division. The 185.
He needs to go to, I kind of have to agree with you in there. He needs to go to a different division.
But the problem that they were saying that he cannot lose too many pounds. Like, you know, like if he has trouble to make 185, imagine 15 pounds more. It's almost killing him.
Alright, so Haas had that fight, and after that, Haas confronted DC and started talking smack. He was a little bit emotional. The man was just emotional. I'm not trying to start anything here. The man was just emotional and telling DC, you put money on the wrong pony and shit like that. But then when DC started confronting him, he understood that he was talking out of his emotions, you know. Yeah. DC was kind of training this guy. I don't know if he was training him or giving him advice. Of course, DC is gonna have Wayne's back.
Yes.
Even if he knows he's gonna lose, it's his boy. He's gonna go for him. Yes. But Haas took it like a man and said, you know what, I was in the wrong, so I appreciate that. Yeah. So the next fight, this fight was a destruction, bro. Yeah. Listen, there's nothing, nobody can tell me that Esteban improved his striking here, and he is turning out to be quite a dangerous guy. He needed to win this one, though. He definitely needed to win this one, and the way that he won it, there's no question, there's still life in this guy and in his career.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
You know, the only thing that I didn't like, that they didn't give him a chance to win, like to retire, like to put the glove on the center of the mentor. He retires and they didn't give it the chance.
You think that was up to them, or it was just him?
No, I think that was the time. Remember that when the fights start and when they're too close, like knockouts and everything, they have like a clock management, you know, because they are on the contract. And when you go like in the freelance, it's everything so fast. And when you go to the main card and the pay-per-view, they give you more time, you know, because the fights are 25 minutes, breaks and everything. I think that was a mistake, and maybe they didn't thought that he was going to retire. You know? Maybe
it was a miscommunication.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe it was.
But you know, like hell of a career to Eddie Wineland. He was a championship in another promotion before UFC. And you know, enjoying whatever project that you have in the future. See you.
Best luck to you, man. That's it. Alright, so the next fight was between these two ladies. Even though this was not a pick,
we said it. You
We
can
said-
go to the video and say that we like Oliveira.
We said
Yeah,
we
oh my
like
God.
Oliveira, that the only problem we had a little bit with the Paula is if she tried to throw this girl to the ground, but even though she managed to take Oliveira down, Oliveira
Was on point.
was on point.
The year that she took a layoff, she was making really improvement.
Mhm.
You know?
Yep.
So the next one was a crazy one. Ricardo Ramos against Danny Chavez. Did you see that knockout? Spinning back elbow was crazy.
And a fast one too.
Yeah. So
Jesus Christ.
over there you get caught. You know, this is how the game goes. Nothing you can do. You know, like we always said, these are two men, have two hands and two legs. Everything can happen. You know.
Mhm.
So moving to the next one, we have Corey McGee against Jeremiah Wells. This guy Jeremiah Wells is a highlight. He's doing always one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another one thing after another one. So he's a fucking.
Sorry for that. Technical difficulties.
So you know he's making knockouts after knockouts after knockouts. That's the only that the man does. And also he has a good background in wrestling. He trains in Philadelphia. That gym right now is on fire. We have to keep tracking this guy. They have Chen Shelby, they have a Petrovsky, so you know they have a good team, and that energy moved to the other fighters.
Yeah.
The next fight we have Jasmine Jesus the Vicious.
Justin Davicius versus Silva.
Yes,
We did
yes.
say we were inclined to
Silva.
Silva, like she was gonna take it, she was gonna take it, she was gonna take it.
That was what happened.
Yeah. And
She was too much.
Even
She
though
was like every step, sorry for interrupting, every step that she was trying to do something, Jasmine, she was one step
one step ahead.
ahead. She was like that. She was
Agreed.
Yeah, you know, like that lady is a problem, and that's new energy and blood for that division, the flyweight. You know,
That flyweight needs a lady like this.
Need more people.
Needs
So
a lady like this.
now we are going to the main card.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the first fight that we are gonna have is Adrian Llanes to Tony Kelly. Fuck you, Tony Kelly. How you gonna go to Texas and try to fight with a guy from Texas? The crowd are gonna kill you. Right now you are a meme, like Adrian Llanes said. We said it. Adrian Llanes is gonna be too much for that guy. I think that Kelly, like he messed up with himself. He was trying to stand up. Like the best chance that Kelly has it was mixing with the wrestling, you
Mixing
know,
it all the
and
time.
fighting kickboxing fight that he fight. But he was fighting
time.
the fight of Llanes. Llanes like to brawl. We said it.
Giannis
Giannis
wanted to fight in the stand-up.
Yeah.
And Kelly, I don't know if it's his
I think that
ego
was his
or
ego.
I don't know, but he played straight into
Yeah.
Giannis' hands and stand up only. No,
Yeah,
bro.
you cannot do that. It's like trying to do that to Alexander. He's gonna kill you.
I'm not a fighter, but it's a common sense. I used to fight when I was younger, but what I'm trying to say is if somebody else, if your opponent, it's better than you in the striking, and you know this, you cannot let your ego get in the way. Okay, so I know some wrestling, so I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna stand up, but I'm gonna be very limited with it and try to take this guy to the ground, which is where he last, but he couldn't even do that. He just stand there, let's blow some punches. Giannis hits very hard.
Yeah. Llanes is the type of fighter that he will give you his face to give you a punch, you know? So
Yeah.
you have to be careful with that.
All right, so the next fight is between Mr. Marquez versus Rodriguez. I mean, it was
Yeah.
the next fight.
That
Kind of
was
surprised here with this, the outcome of this fight. I thought,
Rodriguez.
I always kind of knew that Rodriguez had this fight,
And
but
he didn't fight smart, and he won it.
eh?
Rodriguez didn't fight his fight, like take it to the ground. He was a stand-up.
No,
and killed him.
that's the thing. I don't get this guy.
Yeah.
He's just fighting a stand-up.
Yeah,
He's gonna
he's
come
a
across a
great
guy,
man.
mark
Yeah.
my words, he's gonna come across a guy that has outstanding stand-up, no wrestling, and he's gonna get his shots knocked the fuck out. It's not Marcus. It was not Marcus on Saturday.
But it's gonna be.
But
so-
you don't know if it's gonna be Marcus the next day, because these guys can improve,
Yeah.
both of them. But Rodriguez is choosing to stand up.
I don't know why. I don't understand.
I don't understand why he's choosing to stand up the whole time.
I don't know.
But well, he got him.
Yeah, he got it. That's
He
good.
got it.
Maybe he's improving that, and he's only training that because he's a good black belt. So congrats to him.
Congrats to him. So
The next fight we have That means Magulo against Guran Kutelarse. This one is a fight that was kind of controversial because people are saying that Kutelarse took it, other people say that Ismagulo took it. If I tell you the truth,
It was pretty close.
yeah,
It was
pretty
pretty- it
close.
was pretty
And
damn
when the
close.
fight is pretty close, you know, like I don't get mad if they get into another one or to the other because you know it's really close. It depends how you see it and how you ¿cómo se dice interpretar?
Interpreted.
Interpreted what you saw, you know. So that's what happened on that fight, but it was a really good fight, and you know, Ismagulo took it. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Alright, so the next fight was actually between Joaquin Buckley versus
Yeah.
the Russian Duraev. Initially, I thought Duraev might actually pose some danger to Joaquin Buckley, but we did say that Joaquin Buckley was training with somebody else, with
Yeah.
somebody very serious who was doing extra training. So this guy is a little bit more serious about his career now,
Right now,
and he
has power.
He's definitely has power.
He's
but
a muscle, a piece of muscle. He's like,
he's a piece of iron.
Yeah.
He completely annihilated this guy. If this guy was fighting bears, I think Buckley, he said, this motherfucker's fighting bears. I'm gonna go fight sharks. I'm gonna start fighting dragons, and I'm gonna fight him.
bro, this guy is from. I think that he's from Dallas. I think that over there you can find bears also.
Yeah, but he completely annihilated Duraev. He even said when he punched him and this guy fell, what was the word that he used? He said, I think he said something like that's a concussion, that's some shit. He said something to him while the fight was going on that this guy just shot himself down and couldn't do it anymore because he knew how hard he hit him. It's like, no, that's it. And then the doctors had to come in and check him out, and
the eyes,
lo and behold,
he didn't have an eye. It was like all the
Yeah,
blood.
yeah,
He had
yeah.
to have surgery over there to cut for the blood.
so
So
sorry,
now,
Duraev, you didn't take it, and congrats, Buckley, you got it, my brother.
and we go to the co-main event of the evening and the fight
Good.
that everyone was waiting for. The guy
Yeah.
from Texas, Kevin Holland against Tim Means.
Listen, we did say that Kevin Holland was
He's
gonna
gonna
win.
take it.
We
Yeah, we
said
said
it. He
We
was.
said it straight.
But in the fashion that
Yeah,
he
he did.
won it.
I think that he's better in 170 than 185 because he has more speed in 170. He has more power.
Obviously, let's wait more speed. Yeah.
But you know, but there's fights that when they go down, like they lose their chin, you know, because they weight.
Not only do they.
But I think that how his body, like
It's
you know,
how the body reacts to
Reacts.
losing
That's
too much of that weight. The thing
that's
is,
what I'm trying to say.
the fighters lose that much of weight, I think, in a month, and it's probably not enough time for the body to recover.
Yeah, but he took like almost 1 year before fighting 170. You know, like his body adapt to that.
Yeah, like let it settle, let it adapt to that new
And
weight.
he was saying like he's really extreme with his diet now because now he has to go he cannot go 200 you know when he's not fighting. He has to be around 180, 185 when he's walking normal.
Now, the thing that surprised us a lot is the way he finished it. Submission. That tells us
That he's
this
important.
guy
He said it that he's going to
is
try
actually serious about going to the ground. He needs it. Every single fighter. If you're not gonna learn submissions, learn takedown defense so they do not submit you as easily or they are having a hard
No,
time.
look, for example, Isaiah doesn't have any ground game, but his takedown defense is one of the best, and his get up game is good. You know.
So it looks like my homeboy Holland is working on that, and he's
That's
taking
good.
this thing more serious. So I wish in the future, maybe he could change his mindset and instead of you know what,
I can go to the
I'm
championship,
bringing
or at
my-
least a
I'm bringing-
contender.
yeah, I'm bringing more food to the table, right? But if I bring the belt, more food to the table.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. He enjoys
But
it.
he's definitely an entertainer.
Whatever he does, he's gonna do good. You know.
Congrats to Holland, and I'm sorry, Vince, you didn't get it.
Yeah.
It is
Let's
what it
move
is.
to the next one. The main event, we have Kelvin KATTAR against Josh Emmett. Before recording the video, Mel and I we were talking about.
We were saying
the
KATTAR,
decision.
straight up.
And you know, I was going into talking with friends and people that know, and they were saying now the judges, they are taking more value to the damage that they strike punch by punch. So, you know, this fight was really close. I think that KATTAR took it, but if we watch it, you know, that Josh Emmett like landed the stronger punches. So I don't get mad with the decision what happened, you know.
Right.
It is what it is, but it couldn't go either
Well,
way.
this is the thing. I might have a problem with that thing, but okay. So let's just see a fight starts, and on the second round, a fighter gets caught, or his eye is really bad, just his eye, and let's just say the other fighter has at least 70 blows more than the other guy. I get it. His eye is damaged, but damn, I have a little edge with that mentality that the judges. If the judges are really judging the fight from some of the damage,
Yeah.
because I saw
That's
this both of these guys' faces, and they were both a little bit beat up. So I don't know. They're saying because of the stronger punches.
Yeah, like the damage. They're taking.
Listen, judges, what you need to say is I bet everything on Judge Emmett, and that's
And
it.
also, Emmett was a juicy underdog, plus 200. So, you know, something can happen over there.
Alright, boys and girls, so
That
let's
was
just
the
check it
fight.
out. The next card, which
Yeah.
is
Next Saturday is gonna be the main event. Is gonna be Sarukian against Gamrot. This fight is gonna be crazy. These two guys are contending in the lightweight.
shit is our man, Zaruki.
Yeah, this guy like the takedowns go like flying, and he has like crazy. He crushes our guy Joel Alvarez, if you remember. He crushes, so you know.
No, there's some good fights in here. There's Neil Magny versus
It's
Rachmanov.
already I'm gonna
This
say
fight is-
Rachmanov.
Yeah,
Already I'm gonna say like I love
yeah.
Rachmanov.
This fight is definitely gonna test
This
Neil.
guy, you know, this guy is really good. Like there is fighters and there is fight. Also Chris Cortis against Rodolfo Vieira.
Thiago Moises.
Thiago Moises, we have Carlos Ulberg, so this car is stacked. So don't lose our next car, please, and keep it on the channel, okay?
Yeah. Alright, boys. So that's it for the reactions. Hopefully we get the next card right. Not hopefully, we're gonna get it right. It's gonna be the 6th week
The
in a row.
like the Chicago
So,
Bulls, 6 championships.
Yeah, six championships, baby. So catch you guys in the next one. Love you all.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.